long?
Questions. A lot of questions.
So, what's your concern? Do you have issues on student visa or super visa?
I want to know about family sponsorship.
Business immigration?
How about caregiver program?
Self-employed class?
Tell me more on PR and citizenship applications.
Skilled and temporary workers?
Please, enlighten me on express entry.
Etc., etc.
More inquiries? NQCIS has the answers. Northern Quest, Canadian Immigration Services.
Visit their website today, northernquest.ca. Or better call them now at 647-302-3508.
NQCIS, your reliable partner to your bright future in Canada. What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group. In the spirit of the celebration of Canada's 150th birthday, Media Concept Broadcasting Network Incorporated, PinoyRadio.com, Crosswave Radio, and MCBN TV showers you with limited edition souvenirs. Your station is giving away 150 items free. Cool shirts from PinoyRadio.com and Crosswave Radio and MCBN TV mugs. From July 1st until December 31st. Simply tune in to our programs in any of our MCBN stations. When and how? Kinig na kabayan. PinoyRadio.com, Crosswave Radio, and MCBN TV. Tutok na, nood na. All these for you. Our way of saying happy 150th Canada at sa mga tumatangkilik ng MCBN stations. Thank you, our dear listeners and viewers. We would like to express that the opinions, views, comments, and suggestions of the host in this program are purely their own and do not reflect those of Pinoy Radio. Emanating from MCBN Broadcast Center, you're all Filipino Radio. PinoyRadio.com. PinoyRadio.com. This year, we'll never get short of surprises. In fact, we step up the game. Hashtag Level Up Goals. The finest hits, outstanding shows, remarkable events. Media Concept Broadcasting Network Incorporated. This is PinoyRadio.com. Pinoy Radio. Love it. Let's face it, money matters at iba pa. All we need is 16 minutes, but learning is beyond an hour of listening. Money matters at iba pa. We'll provide you with the tools and ideas so you can make it on your own. Listen and learn from the experts. This is Money Matters at iba pa, hosted by Danny Urbilio. Mapapakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at mapapanood sa MCBN.tv. Money Matters at iba pa. Linggo, ganap na alas 3 ng hapon. Mga kababayan, narito na sila. Kaya't ating simula na. This is Money Matters at iba pa.
Alright, wow. We're back. Good afternoon to our global listeners and welcome back to Money Matters at iba pa. I've been off the air for quite some time. I kind of miss everybody.
So where did you go?
I miss my microphone here.
Where were you?
I miss my desk. I've been everywhere.
I said, where were you?
Wow, nawala po tayo ng ilang linggo but nagbabalik po kami ngayon dito sa ating program at sana po tuloy-tuloy na naman to. September 3rd na ngayon at madami-dami din ang nagtatanong kung kailan tayo magla-live ulit. So here we are. Right? Anyway, long weekend ngayon, di ba? Long weekend ngayon, September 4, ang Labor Day. Mm-hmm. Okay, so ang inyong lingkod, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Almodal Urbilo. Magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga nakikinig at nanonood dito sa Toronto at sa buong mundo. Magandang araw ngayong Sunday na to. Medyo nagdi-drizzle nung papunta ako rito but outside wala na. Medyo natapos na rin ang isang super busy month of August. Maraming naganap at maraming napuntahan at marami ring nagastos. Right, Tita Agnes? Madaming gastos. Anyway, we will talk more about the previous month.
Basta masaya ang community.
Exactly. We will talk about the activities on, what happened sa previous month as we move along with our episode today. And since we talk about the gastos, gusto ko yatang pag-usapan ngayon how to spend well and live rich. Anyway, money really does matter, right? So I found an excerpt from the book authored by Michelle Singletary and was featured in the CBS News way back in 2005, but I thought na parang timely yung message doon, so gagamitin natin ngayon. So let's think about the word asset. What exactly does it mean to a lot of people? Different scenarios and meaning of these words seem to justify most of what people buy or spend their money on. Also, let us see how shopping can certainly affect our financial stability, Marie. Shopping. Right, Tita Agnes? Shopping. Big word, shopping. Anyway.
Shopping and shopping vibes.
All right. Okay. In the meantime, let us welcome our friends who are joining us today in the show. Of course, kasama pa rin natin ang ating big boss dito sa MCBN. Namiss yata ako ni Von eh.
Okay. Tagal mo nawala eh.
Tagal ko nawala. Saan ba ako nagpunta? Madami. Mahaba rin yung bakasyon ko. I was in the Philippines in May, June, and then bumalik ako ng July. And then nagka-busy na rin. At ito, nakabalik ulit. Salamat. At narito po, first time on the show, used to live in the US, bought a home in Scarborough and now a licensed WFG associate. The super excited Monette Silverio. Hi, Monette.
Yes, good afternoon ho. This is my first time, so let's do this.
Huwag kang kakabahan, okay lang to. Nag-usap lang tayo rito.
I know.
Batiin mo naman yung ano.
Kwentuhan lang tayo.
Yes.
Kwentuhan lang tayo.
Sharing and kwentuhan.
Yes.
Okay. Batiin mo yung mga bagong associates.
Yes,
I heard
actually,
you got four.
I had a
Yeah.
productive week. This week, I was able to have 4 new members. So I wanted to greet Nerissa Alegado, Patricia Ross, Carol, Leasing Salud from Saskatoon, and Gina Tatlong Maria. Yes,
Okay.
so I have like new members of WFG, and especially Maro Hambalos also. So, you know, I'm really happy and excited because, you know, their excitement too of having this knowledge of financial literacy has really was the one that lured them into joining.
Excellent. Tatlong Maria ba is her last name?
Yes,
Gina?
Tatlong Maria.
So 3 Marys.
Exactly.
Gina, 3 Marys. Okay. Kasama pa rin po natin dito ang ating kaibigan na si Marie. Marie, bati ka muna.
Hello,
Bago
good
tayo
afternoon
magpatuloy.
everyone.
Yeah, she's with the WFG in the US.
This is Marie Silverio.
Okay. So how long you been with World Financial Group, Monette?
4 months.
Oh, 4 months na.
4 months na.
Kwento mo nga sa amin kung paano mo nakita yung World Financial Group because I think you have a very interesting story about joining the company.
Yes, actually, I was doing consulting work for a bank here for 2 years. And, you know, as a contractor, they end your contract after 2 years. Then, so what I did is I was talking with my accountant and I was looking at other possibilities. And when I asked her about WFG, all she told me was that, Monette, they have good products and that's a very good company. That's all it took. So what I did when I got home, I started Googling.
Oh, okay.
And I asked her, okay, can you call, I mean, what number can I call to ask about it? Because I really wanted to join. So she gave me a number and I tried calling, but it was a voicemail. So, you know, me being impatient, I Googled and I found WFG, Canada, basa ko, and there goes the name Agnes Miranda on top. So I'm like, there's a number. I called. Tita Agnes answered, but that time I think there was a you guys were all in Italy.
Yeah.
So she said, let me call you back.
In short, wala kami rito. Nasa travel kami.
Because of your travel, all your bonuses and the perks perks that you get out of joining WFG, becoming a member.
So who did you get hold of?
So,
Wala si Tita Agnes eh.
the next day, sabi niya, call back, wala pa din eh. So there was another number. So this time, I called that number, and lo and behold, it was Danny Orbillo. Yes! And he told me, come on Tuesday, we're having a BPM. So that's me and my partner, we went there, and I was just curious. But prior to that, I did all my research.
Right,
so
that's
I know
good.
what WFG is about, you know, what companies, what products they carry, and who were the top, you know, the top executives or, you know, the top producers of WFG.
Okay, so let me ask a question though. Within a short span of 4 months, di ba?
Yes.
Can you say now napatunayan mo lang yung mga sinasabi tungkol sa World Financial Group is yung mga magagandang sinasabi tungkol sa World Financial Group is true enough?
Well, as you see how enthusiastic I am, I think, and how motivated I am right now.
That's good.
I think there's no turning back. This is
Relentless.
yes, this will be my future. This will help me reach a lot of people to become literally, and you know, to know, I mean, to become literally, and what's that word na, for them to know about financial freedom.
All right, okay.
So,
Marie here, Marie Silverio is,
Yes.
by the way, the partner of Monet. And how supportive are you, or were you, when Monet started the business?
I'm very supportive. I told her I will help her build her team. I'll help her produce and reach the goals that she set for herself. So, you know, I'll do whatever it takes. I'm with her in most meetings, not all, but most. And when I have the time, definitely I will, you know, do my best to entice our friends and our contacts to get in on the action.
I love that. That's excellent. All right.
it's a partnership.
Partnership
Yes.
on everything, right?
In
Of
everything,
course,
you're right.
kasama natin ngayon ang busy at kababalik lang na busy executive. Talagang hindi matatagal yung busy, no? Executive Vice Chairman of WFG, producer po ng Money Matters at iba pa. She is also the executive producer of the very successful Philippine Tapestry Canadian Tour. Tita Agnes Miranda in purple. Is that purple?
Yeah.
It is, eh? Okay.
Close.
Pink purple,
Big,
Not green.
not green.
not green. Kumusta
Not
kayo?
Very, very, very well. As a matter of fact, we just arrived from Calgary, and the feedback is that it is very, very successful. There's about over 15,000 that
Wow.
came in Calgary. They have a festival there for the 3rd year, and
Oh, just like the Mabuhay Festival here in Toronto.
but this is
Yes.
only in their it's on their 3rd year or in their 4th year. But it was because of the momentum from Vancouver, Montreal, and Toronto. So a lot of people were looking forward to this tapestry.
Okay. So binabati namin ang lahat ng mga taga-Calgary, and for the benefit of listeners right now, the Canadian tour of the Philippine Tapestry kicked off in Vancouver, right? Then the entire production team of Rene Salud had a show here in Toronto twice last week. Or
Yes,
that was a couple of
twice,
weeks, yeah? Then on to Montreal, and then kahapon was the final show of the Canadian tour sa Calgary naman. If there is someone here among us who can tell us listeners more about the Philippine Tapestry and how it started, it must be you, Tita Agnes. Tell us more about the Philippine Tapestry, because it's very interesting.
A lot
the thing
of
that
people
happened.
asked of how it got started and how it happened that it is in 4 major cities. So it was more of that. Remember, we were at the Miss Universe contest in the Philippines.
Yes.
And then the Miss Universe was to be done at the in Manila, but then they have ancillary events. You know, before the actual event, they were in Vegan, and then Mama Rene have a show in Davao.
Yes.
About the Mindanao tapestry, and the models are the Miss Universe. So
25 of them.
yes,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
what really attracted me is to the fact that it's not just an ordinary fashion show. Even just coming in, you will see the weavers of the actual material, because the show itself was from the raw material to the finished product. So when we saw the finished product and the fashion show itself, I told Mama, because we were expecting her to go to Toronto. It was planned already. And said, Mama, I would like you to, this is the show that we would like to bring in Toronto, Canada. So sabi niya, sige, but it is a package that it has to be, it's a big show. So we have to really plan it well. And then with the support of the Department of Tourism and Philippine Airlines, we were able to bring it. But it's just not just overnight na we already decided to do.
Yeah.
We have to go. I have to go to, after the New Orleans convention, Rene Salud called me up and says, you come over here in Berlin. And we have the festival, we had the Mindanao Tapestry, and you can meet Secretary Teo and discuss about coming to Canada. So nobody knows. From the New Orleans, I flew to Berlin. Went to pick up Renee's season in New York, and then went to Berlin, and long and behold, I met, the secretary, and also watched the show. And really, I said, this has to come to Canada. Yeah. So we talked to Secretary Teo, Wanda Teo, and she is actually very receptive, very excited. Sige, ang sabi pa niya, sige na, dalhin na natin. Pero dadalhin lang natin, hindi sa Toronto, pero sa at least 4 na cities. Sige, gawin na natin. So, na-enthusiastic ako really, and then we started to, to do the planning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that was a long history though. Pero yung Philippine Tapestry, it started in Berlin, di ba? Kasi it used to be the Mindanao Tapestry.
The Mindanao Tapestry, and then in Berlin, it's actually Mindanao Tapestry. Then, yung mga ibang siyempre mga kababayan natin, bakit Mindanao lang? Gawin din natin ang ang Luzon at Visaya.
Yeah, kaya umabot hanggang Bicol.
so
Apaya.
na-conceptualize ni Rene Salud ang Philippine Tapestry.
That's right.
Yes,
That's a very interesting
It
history
is,
of Philippine Tapestry. But pag-uusapan natin, we'll continue discussing about what happened, yung Philippine Tapestry especially, sa pagbabalik po ng Money Matters at iba pa.
Marami pang makabulang usapan pagkalipas ng ilang patastas. What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group. Narito na ang mas pinalakas, mas pinatatag na mga programang sa inyo tuwing linggo sa Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Supercharged Weekend Shows. Sunday, Halo Special. Alas 12 ng tanghali. Property Talk with Giselle Mirasol. 1 hanggang alas 2. Thumbs Up with Junior Champs. Alas 3. Money Matters at iba pa. Alas 4. Pinoy Dreams. Alas 5 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Kuya Kuis. Alas 7. Pinoy Radio Center Stage. At pag alas 8 hanggang alas 8:30. OPM Waves. Alas 8:30 hanggang alas 9. Mga alon ng ating buhay. Mga piling palatuntunang angkop sa iyong kabayan. Musika, balita at impormasyon. Sunday, Halo Special Program Lineup sa Pinoy Radio. Narito na ang palatuntunang tutulong sa inyo para makapag-impok, gumawa ng pera, palaguin ang tanging yaman, at ingatan ang pinaghirapan. Financial freedom, yan ang aming ambag sa inyo. Every time you listen, so make it a habit every Sunday at 3 p.m. Habang kayo at ang inyong pamilya ay aming tinutulungan, nakakatulong rin kami sa ating pamayanan. Mapapakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at mapapanood sa MCBN.tv. Mga kaibigan, ito ang Money Matters at iba pa. Muli natin balikan si Danny sa Money Matters at iba pa.
Alright, we are back live here on Money Matters at iba pa with Monette, Marie, and Tita Agnes Miranda. Now, going back to the Philippine Tapestry, we all watch it, right?
Yes.
We all watch, personally, I watched the 3 full shows. Kasi dito, 2 sa Toronto and then Montreal. And I was in awe of the Filipinos' ingenuity. Very clever, diba? Inventive and artistically created to lure Filipinos abroad to go back to the regions of the Philippines, especially sa Bicol.
Yes,
Taga Bicol
yes,
kami.
yeah.
Sa Bicol, diba? Right? Through fashion, diba? So, Monet, what was the impact when you watched the show?
My gosh, I mean, just the intricate beading na ginawa ni Rene Salud, it was pretty amazing. I mean, we can really be out there together and, you know, as lalo na yung ating mga, what do you call that? The dresses that was done and yung ating mga typical Filipino barongs and dasaya. Those are really, it's just amazing how we could come up and really, how should you say it, na promote because it's ang ating ano talaga is really beautiful,
Rich and beautiful.
yes, it's and our I know it's full of culture. It's only one piece of our culture in the Philippines now we've showcased, and there's more.
There's a lot more.
Yes.
Okay. How about you, Marie? Because you were sitting at the back, right?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think was the impact on our community? Not for the fashion industry itself, but yung mga tao na nanonood doon.
I think it was a great opportunity for especially younger people
Yeah,
who were born here to see how rich our culture is, the talent that's from back home,
Yes.
the resources that we have, and how it's really global. Like they can compete with the global market. The quality and the beauty.
I completely agree.
It's art. It's real art.
So, you know, personally, I feel a sense of pride and nostalgia at the same time, di ba?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
Yung bang ano yung
Yung mga kanta, yung mga sayaw, you know? Sinasayaw namin ni Bonyo noon.
Sarumbanggi.
Sarumbang.
Medyo ibang
Yeah, you're
version yun.
absolutely right. It's really the
modern,
pride.
modern
Yes,
version. Was
yes. Oo.
So, Tita Agnes, among the 4 Canadian locations that you guys put the production on, which of these places make the most kick and hit among the Filipino community?
Alam mo, every city.
Every city, okay.
You know, Vancouver was the first stop, and it was so important, the momentum there, that it becomes very successful. So we you know, I went there twice. We really worked very hard to have a great show. The venue was very nice, and the association itself, you know, we were working hard. Now, we had some sort of, alam mo naman, summertime, there's only 4 Saturdays or 4 Sundays. May mga kasabay rin, di ba? So, it's more of, it's more na you have to work harder. Kasi nga, dahil sabay-sabay, maski hindi sabay sa actual date, but it is more of, it's not as big Filipino community in Toronto.
In Toronto,
it's
yes.
summertime, so it was a lot of hard work, but it's just and one of the things that really is, which I always say, that when you have a mission and a purpose, yung mga challenges secondary lang yun.
That's true.
Yes.
Well, is there another event of the same magnitude that Filipinos can expect in the future?
That
or
was-
is it an ongoing Philippine tourism promotions?
They say
across the
with Secretary Teo, she has a vision, and she was not just appointed as a Secretary of Tourism, but she has her own personal vision, and her vision is to really promote the Philippines, and then at the same time bumalik ang mga kababayan.
Oh.
And there is a
Yeah.
project in the US which is called Ambassador Tour dito naman sa atin.
Yes,
Winter
pag-uusapan
Escapade.
natin mamaya kasi that is
So,
exciting too,
That
right?
is exciting.
Sama kami. But anyway,
Oh.
that leads to my question though, that people are curious and asking as to who financed this kind of event. Right? Because as you know, it's not just a simple fashion show, right?
Yes.
There's an entire set of dancers, models, and even the band called Trivale. I want to
Yeah.
mention that because I like that
Group-
band.
Group
You know, as
Tribal.
part of the
I want-
entourage.
Actually,
yeah.
I want
yeah.
them back
Yes.
again
Yeah.
in a bigger and setting way wherein yung magkaroon ng to enjoy kasi doon
Yeah.
sa Berlin Festival, we really enjoyed yung lahat ng pavilion
Yes.
when they did what you call yung tugtog nila after the show, nagsayawan
Yeah.
talaga.
But it didn't happen here in Toronto.
Yeah,
I think
because
we
nga
ran out of
siyempre
time. Yeah.
scheduled na and everything. So maybe
So-
next time
Yeah, so when
we
it comes to
plan for that.
financing it, ano ang involvement ng DOT or involvement
It's I would just want to make sure that it is not a government sponsored.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay? It is their support.
Okay.
Ang support ng DOT is, Philippine Airlines, with a combination ng Philippine Airlines, their support was, yung on their part was giving yung tinatawag nating professional fees nila. Okay? Kasi siyempre nawala na sila ng trabaho, pupunta dito. Then Philippine Airlines also give their support. At saka yung grupo ng dancing and everything, yan ang support nila. Dito naman sa atin sa community natin is more of, and that's what I spearheaded that.
Yes,
that look, darating sila, all we have to do is yung mabigyan sila ng accommodation at saka pagkain.
Tour them.
Tour na yun. And at saka nung tinawagan ko naman, sabi ko ako nga producer pero hindi ako naniningil.
Yes,
Walang ganyan. And I will even sponsor the Each City. Mag-sponsor through the WFG.
Alright.
So,
and we're glad, I'm glad kasama ako sa Montreal. But anyway, well, thank you Philippine Tapestry for bringing the Philippines to Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, and Calgary. And kudos to the production team of Rene Salud, si Raymond Villanueva, si Randy Guevara, Jim Ross, and everybody involved. You have done a great job. Si Concon.
If you will see my, I'm glad medyo natuto na ako dito sa Messenger. And we do it every day. I have a chat group for Vancouver, for Montreal, for Calgary, for Toronto. Na we're doing forming the event conference through the chat.
And it's free.
And it is free. So
and you unlimited use.
That's the advantage.
And I saw that power talaga.
Yeah.
The power of the technology.
Technology, right.
My gosh.
At andun tayo ngayon.
I really appreciate the technology right now. Kung hindi mabubuo yung apat
That's
na
true.
cities.
And kasama tayo doon. And of course, thank you very much PIDC, the Philippine Independence Day Council here in Toronto, presided by Tita Norma Carpio. And of course, our producer Agnes Miranda for bringing the Philippine Tapestry here in Canada.
Beautiful. At saka, I'd like to thank, of course, the various associations na nag-spirit sa Montreal. Sila, si Ed Tupas, who is the president of the United Council of Filipino Associations in Quebec. Then with Minda Mazzoni, who is the overall chair. She's been a friend over 30 years. And then, of course, in Vancouver naman, yung United Filipino Associations, I did a con call to Ray Fortaleza. Then started with, kay Babes Newland. My gosh, the hard work of the group. Sila Janice, si Presidente, si Joel, silang lahat, kung mamaya makalimutan ako.
Bago natin makalimutan si Shannon.
Okay. And then, special mention yan. Special mention si Shannon mamaya. And then, sa Calgary naman, sa Consulate General, and of course, sa Filipino Festival, pistahan doon, kina Vanji, kina Joanna, lahat, kina Ondoy, lahat kayo dyan. Maraming salamat. And of course, the Filipino community. Lahat, the media, everybody really gave a helping hand. And of course, yung aking very good friend, si Shannon, did a very successful show dito sa PIDC.
Kasama siya
doon. And then, he was a very big help dito sa tour because siya ang parang social media. Nakapost na kagad siya. Ako na kagad.
Instantaneously.
Yes. So,
picture ngayon, 2 seconds nandun sa online.
It was a very good job.
Yeah. Anyway, it was nice to see Shannon again. And of course, kagabi rin merong event, di ba?
Oo.
And congratulations to the newlyweds, Kim and Jula Passes. It was a beautiful and lavish reception at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Toronto.
That's the reason I was not able to attend the show in Calgary because
napakaganda.
Apo natin.
Napakaganda. And of course, a special greeting to my beautiful mom, Cecilia Almadal Urbillo, turning 79 today. It's birthday today sa Philippines ngayon. And happy birthday, Ma. We love you. And also to the soon-to-be mom na pamangkin ko, Krishna Balonso Belmonte. Birthday rin niya sa September 8. And happy birthday, Kring, in advance. And kung meron kayong gustong batiin,
may batiin akong special, ha?
Okay.
Si Ella and Smile Miranda, my sister, is celebrating their 44th wedding anniversary.
Yeah, they told me last night. Yeah.
Happy anniversary, 44 years na sila. And, so nakakatuwa naman.
Alright. So muna, do you want to greet someone? Meron ka bang naisip na batiin? Marie.
Mother mo sa Las Vegas.
Batiin mo si Francis. Batiin mo si Francis, your mom in Las Vegas. Alam mo, nakikinig sila
Yes.
ngayon.
Hi, Mom.
Aha. Pero sinabi mo ba nasa radyo ka ngayon?
Actually, hindi eh.
Hindi.
Oo.
But anyway, Monet, namimiss mo ba ang Pilipinas, Marie?
Always.
Okay.
Totoo
How about
yan.
a group tour with all your friends and your family or with us? So let us find out how and when Money Matters at Iba Pa returns.
Marami pang makabulang usapan pagkalipas ng ilang patasas. What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group. Narito na ang palatuntunang tutulong sa inyo para makapag-impok, gumawa ng pera, palaguin ang tanging yaman, at ingatan ang pinaghirapan. Financial freedom, yan ang aming ambag sa inyo every time you listen. So make it a habit every Sunday at 3 p.m. Habang kayo at ang inyong pamilya ay aming tinutulungan, nakakatulong rin kami sa ating pamayanan. Mapapakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at mapapanood sa MCBN.tv. Mga kaibigan, ito ang Money Matters at Iba Pa. Muli natin balikan si Danny sa Money Matters at Iba Pa.
Alright, we're back live here on Money Matters at Iba Pa. Kinakabahan pa rin si Monet. Maris,
Oo nga pala eh. I forgot kasi sa sobrang kaba ko, I just wanted to greet my sister, Kitty Silverio Grant, who's in Los Angeles. Happy birthday on this September 7.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Patuloy pa rin po ang WFG's campaign for financial literacy, and we are still giving out the Saving Your Future book to everyone who's interested in knowing how your money can work for you as well. Hindi lang po tayo ang dapat magtrabaho dahil sa pera, kundi pagtrabahuin natin ang pera para sa atin. Right? Okay, so alright, batiin ko muna ang Amarillo, Manguera, Mercado, Alfonso, lahat na. Balonzo family dito sa Toronto, and of course, the Urbilos and the Acunas. Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? And our condolences to the family of Cecile Araneta for the passing of her eldest brother the other day.
In Manila,
Yeah, in Manila. Sana okay ka na, Cecile, ano? Gusap tayo soon. Alright, Monet, namimiss mo ba Philippines?
Yes.
So let us talk about, or ask Tita Agnes how we can participate in the winter escapade at the Philippine Consulate and the Department of Tourism, and I think the Philippine Airlines is part of the collaborated project to bring Pinoy friends and family to the beautiful Philippines.
Yes. The Winter Escapade is on its 5th year, and I've heard so much about it already. And there are very, what you call, positive experiences that they have. So this coming February, okay, there is the Winter Escapade, and it will be in Manila, Davao, and Bacolod.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Is it gonna be a discounted fare though?
Probably.
May discount pa tayo mga WFG or mga taga-MCB.
Ang maganda daw is
Still.
the fact yung land cost, may kasama ng hotel, and the hotel are very nice, mga 4-star gano'n. And then the food, at
Okay.
saka yung you are a VIP kasi sa lugar na pupuntahan mo, the government is
I-re-receive
sponsored.
kayo. Yeah.
i-receive,
Especially
diba?
the governors.
Oo,
May banda,
yes,
no?
yeah, oo.
Red carpet.
Kaya,
Red carpet.
it's con talaga, you are very special. Yun.
So ano-ano yung mga lugar na pupuntahan po ngayong February?
It's Manila,
Manila?
Bacolod, and Davao.
Bacolod and Davao.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. Well, di
And
ba
then
wala
after
si
that,
Bacolod?
you can go on your own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you need to book and fly at the same time or kanya-kanya?
No, not
ano?
necessarily.
Hindi na.
Yung land cost lang ang kailangan i-ano mo.
Yeah.
And be there on the time ng you can be there ahead of time.
Yeah, so ahead of time.
Yes, yung land cost lang i-ano mo, i-book mo.
Wow.
Oo.
I think if you're in Canada, bigyan mo ng instruction from the consulate.
Right.
You can coordinate with the consulate office Tapos yung I-remit is nagre-receive din ng payment.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the,
So it's like a package tour, ano?
Yeah, package
sort of,
lunch.
Yeah. So
Sama-sama
how long?
together.
How long is the tour though? How many days?
I'm not sure. I have to
Mga
check.
8 to 10 days siguro.
8 to 10 days.
Oo,
Okay. Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
But it's gonna be a good experience for
Alright.
sure.
Yeah, it's very positive.
That
you
should
know,
be nice.
ang
Remember,
fun.
that's winter here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why it's
Malamig.
called Winter Escapade.
Winter escapade.
Yeah,
Okay.
punta ka dun sa-
So let us start packing our bags because we don't want to miss this.
Yes.
Right, Monet? So, Tita Agnes, now that the busy August has already said goodbye, right? What's the next step, or what is the next event here in Toronto or in the WFT company that everybody should look forward to?
Well, you know, if you have seen our booth in the Mabuhay Festival, we have what we call WFG celebrating 20 years.
Okay.
So this is a huge year for us. Our team and WFG celebrating 20 years, and we're doing what you call two big events on December 1 and 2. December 2 is our awards recognition carpet. You can see a awards recognition that is completely different.
Wow, it's very excited, yeah.
It will be very exciting. And then also December 1, we have the entertainment. We have the expo plus the entertainment by Arnel Pineda.
Okay.
So that is exciting. Yeah.
So, yung mga tickets po pala kay Arnel Pineda is already available.
It's available na. It's
The
available.
flyers are out.
Yes.
At saka yung location, when and where.
International
Nandun na.
Center at the airport, di ba? Mississauga yun.
Okay.
And then International Center at the airport road.
At the airport road. That's
So
the
it's
whole
December
one.
1.
December 1?
And you will see
Malapit
you
na.
will see a concert that would be, I would say, would be different. Yes.
Yeah, we're playing Arnel Pineda right now.
Oh,
Yes. So you will
Uh-huh.
see something different. Na,
But this is
Yeah.
part of Arnel Pineda's solo
Album
concert tour,
tour,
right?
yes.
Or album
Bawal.
tour.
Bawal maganda.
Hindi po kasama dito kasi maraming tatanong doon, especially at the booth, right, kung kasama raw ba ang journey.
ay, hindi kasama.
Hindi
Hindi
po
pa
kasama
natin
ang journey.
kaya ang journey.
Madugo.
Kung gusto
Madugo.
naman natin na hindi pa natin kaya yun. But
Hindi po kasama sa
we
journey.
saw Arnel Pineda's concert in Cebu, and that alone we had fun.
Yeah.
And that was the reason
Yeah.
it made us decide to get him. Yeah.
Alright. Ang kasama yata doon si Elaine eh.
Birola. Actually, she's listening right now.
Oh, Elaine. Hi, Elaine.
And also to Sheng Marquez. Hi
okay.
to Ninang daw.
Si Elaine will be Elaine, if you're listening, I guess si Cecil nakausap ka na. So
Alam na
this
Alam na.
this will be a great
Opportunity.
as what I said, it's a great opportunity, but it will be different.
It will be
Yes.
different. Okay.
But actually, I'm a fan of Elaine. Yes.
Yes,
We are.
that's what I heard. Eh?
She is. I'm a fan, especially.
She's a rock star.
Yeah, no.
And she's gonna have her program at 7.
Yeah.
So
Actually, she performed during the WFT hour during the Mabuhay Festival.
And when she's
Yeah.
on stage.
Kasama namin siya doon.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a double treat for everybody.
All right. So life is what we make of it. You have all the choices to make it more exciting, more fun. Kaya lagi lang makinig dito sa Money Matters at iba pa. Hindi naman, sumama kayo sa tour ng WFT.
Yes, we have
Talk to
lots of
Monet,
trips.
talk to Marie. We have lots of trips kasi yan ang isa sa ginagawa natin, alright? We travel the world. But anyway, we cut the third segment short dahil medyo malaking pag-uusapan natin. Medyo mahaba ang pag-uusapan natin for our last segment. So, we will come back right after this.
Kick off my shoes, turn Pinoy radio on. Few moments later and my favorite song comes on. I'm feeling happy, dance to the beat. Filipino music makes me feel free. The music touches my soul, makes me feel high. I'm loving life, proud to be Pinay. There's no other place that makes me feel home than tuning into PinoyRadio.com. This is the music of my life, fills me with love and so much pride. PinoyRadio.com, just log in, it's always on. PinoyRadio.com, just log on, it's always on. PinoyRadio.com.
What does it take to realize your dreams? To get you there, a vision and positive steps. The same goes to your financial future. At World Financial Group, we help middle-income families identify their dreams. It's never too early to start working towards your dreams. So I suggest you call Agnes Miranda today. Telephone number 416-702-9693. To secure your family's future, think of World Financial Group.
Kick off my shoes, turn Pinoy radio on.
Meet your source of information and entertainment. PinoyRadio.com. I love Filipino music. MCBN TV. Connecting our world. Your newest online Filipino television. Crosswave Radio. The right hit music mix. And MCBN Radio. North America's news and public affairs. And multicultural radio. This is MCBN Media Group. The biggest thing to ever hit the digital world. MCBN. Now, bigger and better. Muli natin balikan si Danny sa Money Matters at iba pa.
Alright, balik tayo. Ang ganda ng tugtog It's a jazzy Christmas. Is that a Christmas song? No, hindi pa. Oh, wow. But anyway, I want to say hi to Tenny and Michael of Pinoy Pa Rin Show in Montreal and also to Tita Minda Mazzoni. Mazzoni pala yan of the Filipino-Canadian Association in Montreal. Congrats din po sa show. And also to Franz and Alele for helping us out with the float. The float. The float. Anyway,
The float
during the
is-
Mabuhay
came
Festival.
Out, came
Alright.
out very beautiful after all the hard work. Wow. Huwag mo nang tanongin ang gastos.
Wag mo
Hindi
na,
makalimutan
wag
yung
mo nang,
float na yun.
wag mo nang tanungin behind the yung behind the scene ng float na yun. Peter and Eva, thank you. Salamat din. And of course, the Paper Crane team. Salamat sa inyong, pasensya. Anyway, think about the word asset. What exactly does it mean, Monet? Sa palagay mo, ano ba yung asset? How do you define it?
My gosh, I think it's all the things that we work hard for. That over the years that na-accumulate mo.
Okay, yeah. How about you, Marie?
Yeah, it's what you've accumulated that you could use, hopefully.
Yes,
For-
value.
Yeah, with value.
Okay. Well, an asset is an item of property, a person, thing, or quality regarded as useful or valuable, right? But the definition is broad enough to allow most people to justify most of what they buy as an asset. So you convince yourself to buy a big, expensive car because it will hold its value in case you want to sell it later. Di ba? Bibili ka ng magandang kotse, sabi mo, may resale value to. Oo, so ito bibili ko, yung bibili ka ng mura. But selling this asset usually means acquiring debt to obtain another car. Di ba? Doesn't that defeat the purpose though? Does a banker consider your Lexus an asset? Does it improve your chances of getting a home loan? Not if you still owe money on it. Di ba? Kasi yung karamihan na nangyayari, but so I want to replace my car now. But ang nangyayari, instead na makawala ka sa debt, bibili ka ng medyo
Accumulate
Mas
more.
mahal.
mas mahal na kotse. O kaya yung existing yung existing lease mo, pag terminate mo yun, pre-termination of lease, ang mangyayari nun, ipapatong ngayon yung the rest of difference, di ba? The rest of the contract, yung magkano pang naiiwang pera doon, ipapatong ngayon sa bagong kotse. So instead na bumaba yung utang mo, lumaki lalo. Okay? So we amass a great deal of things, but how much of that stuff maintains its value? Did you know that there are more than 35,000 self-storage facilities in the US alone in 2005? Now it's about 52,000, according to the Star. In Canada, it's only a fraction of at least 3,000 storage facilities. Self-storage, by the way, has become, an exploding business of about $25 billion business now. Diba? Marami ang makikita ng self-storage. Bakit kaya? Bakit kaya? Well, houses and garages are overflowing with so much stuff that we have to rent extra space to keep it in. I know someone who rented space as self-storage dahil lang sa mga damit.
Yeah.
Diba? That's a bit crazy. But think about all the stuff you have, because ultimately, you determine whether too much of your income is being devoted to servicing debt to pay for personal property that depreciates every year. O ano-ano yun? Diba? Madami. Tita Agnes, tinatanong mo nga siya, yung mga gown mo bang sinusuot every single event? Saan napupunta yon? Di ba, Marie?
Yeah.
Wala ka nakitang double word.
Museum.
Ini-auction ba yun? Ano, diba? Yeah, so there are 4 types of assets that make up your net worth. 3 don't require you to rent self-storage space and are more likely to put you on the path of financial security. They are called appreciating assets, right? So common definition of appreciating assets, the potential to increase in value. Exactly yung example yung bahay mo, di ba? Yung bahay mo. Appreciating assets include the following: liquid assets, investment assets, real property, and the second asset category is personal property naman. This includes your automobiles, furniture, clothing, and electronic equipment. Technically, personal property is counted on the asset side of your personal balance sheet. However, once you walk out of the store or drive off the car or the car lot with this type of asset, it immediately loses a great deal of its value. So these assets are otherwise known as depreciating assets. Yung mga gown mo dito nagde-depreciate?
Hindi, sa tingin ko nag-appreciate yan. Because if you look at the gowns of Tita,
If it's a designer.
exactly.
Okay.
Depende sa
You know,
nagsusuot.
it doesn't lose the value.
Yeah. Kasi every time she posts a picture on Facebook, thousands of likes, di ba?
I know.
Oo, sabi ko gano'n na.
Bungalicious.
Oo, iba na naman to.
It can
Ibang kulay
appreciate if
naman
you
to.
maintain
Yeah.
it properly.
It is.
You need a curator.
Being honest, yung bang pag-aalaga lang ng ng mga damit. Sometimes I wore a gown na yung pala matagal ko nang sinuot. Yung ay matagal na noon na you only wore it once, then gagamitin mo sa pag-aalaga ng gamit.
But was there ever a time that you ever think na you had a little too much of your stuff na baka pwede mo nang
Of course,
i-dispose?
yeah. Alam mo, ang nagdi-dispose yun yung aking anak na si Melissa.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes she doesn't tell me. Oo. Yeah. Yung kailangan pinamimigay sa
Goodwill.
sa Goodwill Salvation Army.
Swerte naman
Yeah.
ng mga
Oo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I heard one story from Jean Pineda of our office, right? So
Yes.
1600. Before that, I think that was even before I joined WFT. They went to your house with boxes.
Yes.
They just shopped.
Wow.
They shopped.
Bago ko
till they
pinadala, bago ko i-dispose sa Goodwill and then
They
sabi ko,
filled
Rika,
boxes.
Jean, punta kayo doon. So, they were able, I think, to collect mga 10 garbage bags na mapadala.
10?
Yeah.
10 garbage bags.
Dito nila binilagay sa loob ng garbage.
But anyway, want to see how much your income is spent to acquire assets that aren't likely to make you wealthy? Figuring out your debt to income ratio will give you some idea on where your money is going. This is a number expressed as a percentage that compares the amount of your debt with your monthly gross income. Ito yung dinidivide mo yung payment mo sa mga utang mo as against your income, di ba? So according to debt counseling experts, if your debt to income ratio, including mortgage or rent, is 15% or less, you're doing a good job keeping your debt at a manageable level. But 15 to 20%, Marie, you're still a good candidate for credit by most lenders. 21 to 39%, this range definitely raises a red flag. Okay? At these levels, start looking at your spending habits and eliminate credit card balances that carry high interest rates. At 40% and above, this is a serious problem. Right? This is a serious condition. You probably need to revisit your financial needs analysis. Right, Monette?
Absolutely.
Kaya anong ginagawa natin? Remember, we're doing all this field training and all. Di ba, napansin mo ko, the first thing that I need to do when I sit down with a client though is just to fill out the financial needs analysis.
Yeah, and actually, you're not the only one. Even Cecile, who told me to, when you first sit down with your prospective client, make sure you always have a copy of your financial need analysis, because that will paint the picture of where their financial situation is right now.
That's right.
I would define it like this. If you go to a doctor,
Yes.
sa yung general practitioner, and then masama ang pakiramdam mo, before they can even go make a thorough examination and refer you to a specialist, talagang kailangan din tanong nila lahat. That's the reason why yung customer has to be, yung kliyente, yung pasyente has to ibigay lahat ang mga kailan ka napunta sa doktor, lahat ng record, so that they can have what you call proper diagnosis.
Or a thorough diagnosis.
Yeah,
right.
thorough. So ang kliyente naman kailangan, that's why I really recommend yung ating client profile na in detail, which I explained to you.
That's right.
First page ito, second page, kasi nandun lahat.
Yeah, tsaka client profile naman is within the confidentiality clause. And pwedeng lumabas yun or anything, but it's between the trusted financial advisor and the client, right? But seriously, a big percentage of North American families has a negative net worth because of that, right? Spending habits is a big thing. So wealth creation rarely happens by chance. It is generally the result of informed choices about spending, savings, and investment. Okay, so how do you accumulate appreciating assets? Reduce the amount of your personal property. All that begins with curtailing your love of consuming. All right, think about what consuming is, right? Here's the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines the word: to do away with completely, to spend wastefully, or to waste or burn away. Right? That is consuming. And one thing there is the shopping. Okay. Pero yung shopping, mahaba to. Hindi tayo abutin pa anyway.
May grocery shopping.
Yeah, may grocery shopping. But, according to that, to Michelle, of that article from CBS News, the most important fact about our shopping malls now, as distinct from the ordinary shopping centers where we go for groceries and all, is that we do not need most of what they sell. Totoo ba yun, Marie?
Probably. It's a business, right? They
Yeah, it's a business. So not even for our pleasure or entertainment, not really even for a sensation of luxury. Little in them is essential to our survival, our work, our play, and the same as true as the boutiques that multiply on our streets. Maraming boutiques na naglalabasan dyan. Karamihan dun sa mga binibenta naman nila is not, really essential, as what she said, right?
Yes, and I would also say for some other people, kasi may kanya-kanyang gusto eh. I mean, gusto niya ganito, gusto niya ganito. So they wanted to, the retailers naman sa business nila, they want you call a variety na pagpasok doon, merong may gusto ng earrings, merong gusto ng purses, merong gusto ng damit, may gusto ng ganito. So through the eyes, eventually probably it becomes a consumer.
So let me ask you a question, because I heard this story before. When you were in China, you bought how many pairs of shoes?
Nakakatuwa. We were in Beijing, China.
Beijing, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got invited to go to Taiwan. Okay, by actually Swan of Sudas. He invited us because kilala rin niya sila Janice Weeb at saka si Joy Tan. So malapit lang pumunta kami. So we were there for 2 days. I think 2 days. So hindi mo naman so they brought us to what you call the night market. Okay? So marami talaga dong mura talagang shopping. So here we are. Ang gaganda ng sapatos. Alam ko dito magkano cost. Sa isang pair dito mga $200, $150, right? Kasi lumabas na yung usong klaseng balat. So nung nakita namin, so ito sukat ka, hindi mo alam ng size, ganyan. Then here's Janice Weeb, who's also already calculating how much. So, ang gaganda naman nito. So, nakita ko, tabi-tabi. And then, sabi niya, you know what, Agnes, here's the price. I said, on what?
Yeah.
On those 27 pair of shoes. Nung tiningnan, $250. I mean...
Like $10 each? Not even.
Parang $5. Yeah, $5. Eh, iba-ibang sizes. So, naisip kong pasalubong. So, kuha ganito ng ganyan. So, binili ko yung
Everyone got shoes.
We have to buy a new yung maleta para mabili yung 27 pesos for $5. So, at least marami ka ng pasalubong. Kung magkasya man o hindi.
Buti nakalusot.
Alam mo, being
Sa immigration.
one of the things sa immigration is just saying the truth.
Yeah.
Yung kausap, yung nasa immigration ako, is that sabi niyang ganun, babae to, okay. Ang una niyang tanong came from China, Beijing, siguro alam niya shopping. So, ang una niyang tanong sa akin is this.
How much?
Hindi.
How many shoes did you buy?
Hindi. How many luggages you brought in?
So everybody has
Ang
that.
sabi ko naman sa kanya, good you asked because I brought in 4 luggages. Sabi ko ganun. So I told her the truth. Sabi ko naman sa kanya, I have all the receipts, but kung nagpunta kami sa night market, walang resibo doon, cash, and I bought, sinabi ko, 27 pair of shoes, ganun. Nakako naman, pinapunta ka kasi alam nila kung nagsisinungaling ka o hindi. Yeah.
Alam nila yan.
Kung itatago mo, well,
Yeah. Anyway, ang shopping naman, okay lang yun pag may pera. Di ba?
pero mura yun, di ba?
That's the key.
Kasi isang sapatos versus
At saka hindi sila magtataka kasi iba-ibang sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, iba-ibang sizes.
Exactly.
It's a
Iba-ibang
gift.
sizes. It's a gift.
But anyway, according to Henry Fairley, a British author, our obsession with shopping is standing in the way of our financial security. We should be treating shopping as a chore, not a social outing. It's an obligation to shop dahil kailangan mong bumili ng something, but
Yung grocery shopping.
Pero marami sa atin, nagbabanding sa mall. Di ba? Yeah? Yeah?
Magastos sa
Oo, magastos sa bonding. So stop participating in an activity that requires spending money you don't have, like the use of credit cards and all. In many respects, men have it right when it comes to shopping. Many men abhor shopping. Well, as a result, they minimize the time spent in malls. But look at how a lot of men shop. They decide what they want. They pick a day to go to the store. They go to the store. If they can, they park right outside the store to avoid having to trek through the mall. They buy only what they plan to purchase and leave immediately afterward. The shopping trip is short and sweet. How about the ladies?
Oh, syempre naman, ang mga ladies is,
They spend
tinatawag
time.
na window shopping.
Yun nga ang mali, yung window shopping. Kasi nakakabili ka ng mga bagay na hindi mo naman dapat binibili.
When we were in Calgary, we have to put at least nagpunta dun sa sa Lake Louise and Banff. And then pauwi na, anong oras ba darating, ganyan. Syempre kailangan lagyan mo ng shopping.
Yeah.
Mga models, mga kwadlat sa shopping.
So here's what he wrote. Let me read it. I actually don't enjoy shopping anymore, but I'll be honest, this hasn't always been the case. I live to find bargains. Shopping gave me a high. I once spent a solid month going back and forth to a store every day waiting for a $200 sweater to go on sale. Ginawa ko rin 'to eh. Binabantayan ko yung jacket na mag-sale bago ko bilhin. So every day I would go back and forth to the store. But the problem there is that pag nagpunta ka ng store, may makita kang iba, nabili mo na yung iba, instead yung jacket na bibili mo.
Yeah, but didn't you factor in yung time and yung gas mo?
That's
going
true.
back forth there, you're spending more.
Yeah. And unless of course yung may discipline ka talaga na you set aside a certain amount of money to buy that jacket that you wanted. But the thing is, look what happened. Yung nabili na ng jacket, ginamit ko lang winter. Twice or once sa winter. So, at one time in my life, according to Henry, I thought bargain shopping was my God-given gift. I would actually have withdrawal pains if I went one weekend without shopping. Meron ba kayo nun?
No.
Wala. Si Marie, okay.
I'm not a
Explain,
shopper.
However, I realized that every time I set foot in a mall, I came away with things I didn't need and had no intention of buying. I often bought something just to make the trip worthwhile. Yung sinasabi mo, sayang naman, bilhin ko na to kasi sayang lang punta ko rito sa mall. Right? Okay. So if you want to accumulate appreciating assets and not sweaters, you have to stop thinking you have discretionary income. Ano naman yung discretionary income? Yun yung remaining amount after ng mga expenses mo, ng mga deductions mo.
Yes.
That is the discretionary income. So the key to cutting your spending is tuning out the marketing machine that tells us we need to buy. So how can you avoid the advertising app? Madaming ways to avoid it. Pero medyo kakapusin tayo ng oras kung pag-uusapan natin ito ngayon. But anyway, so anong plano mo? Anong plano mo, Monet? Now that you're an associate sa World Financial Group, what are your plans for the next few months to hit your goals sa company?
Oh, actually, what I've been doing is really going out there almost every day and talking to people. Kasi ngayon, the way they look at it, when I first joined, I thought I couldn't do it because the thought of selling.
Right.
But it's not really selling anymore. It's educating people.
Very good, yeah.
And now that I'm educating people, for me it was a lot easier. And here I go, yes, and plus the fact that you're helping people, it's kasi because before sa IT, it's you're only good as your last project. But this time, at the end of the day, before you close your eyes, and parang it's such a good feeling that you're helping someone, and the thought that this person will one day realize it and be able to help another person. It's parang you plant a seed, and that person will also do that to the next person.
Okay.
It's so gratifying na eh.
That's right.
That's why sa akin ngayon I'm so passionate about it. And Marie knows about, every night we would always talk about it, and I think this is the first time I can say I really love my job.
Okay.
It's different.
Yes.
It's really different.
It shows talaga yung passion niya.
I'm getting goosebumps
Yeah,
now.
yes. She's so passionate about it.
You guys are lucky.
Yeah.
Having her.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Marie, how will you continue supporting her passion now that she's so involved with World Financial Group?
I know. Well, we continue to brainstorm about strategies, how to make the team better, how to motivate the team, how to drive production, what to focus on so that we can meet the goals, have a team goal so that we can all work together to meet that goal, right? So it's exciting. It's a very exciting job for her, and she's enjoying it, and that makes me happy.
That's good. Yes.
It's exciting.
Yeah, plus the fact that I always take her along with me because she's going to be my #1 critic, and I always tell her, if I say something wrong, tell me right away, okay? Or if I'm doing good, let me know because I need to know this.
Yeah, she needs the feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
Gusto ko instant feedback agad eh.
So
that's good.
Plus
But
the
anyway,
instant coffee.
Plus the instant coffee, and plus of course the leadership of Tita
Absolutely.
Agnes Miranda, right?
Without the support of the people around, the whole people in WFG, our team at 1600 Steels, like last Saturday, I had to bring my friend Maro, who's just signed up. Ang una niyang this is really a good team. And that's why I told her, yes, and you will get more of that. So, if you think that you can't do this, you're absolutely wrong because there's your very good support system. And I told him, this is not us, it's our group. We are going to lift each other up because if I go to the next level, I wanted to make sure the next level that I'm stepping up to, yung iiwan ko, that would be your level.
Wow.
So sabay-sabay tayo aakyat.
As I always say, we have a very solidly strong teamwork mentality sa opisina natin. Of course, with the leadership.
With the leadership of Tita Agnes.
Yeah.
How can you go wrong? There's 110, 200% support.
200%
Amazing.
support.
Bigyan ng jacket yan.
How about Tita Agnes? Any parting words?
Yes.
Kasi tayo sa oras. Yeah.
Alam mo, why I stay or why we stay in business with WFG. I've been in the business already. We're celebrating our 20 years.
Yes.
And been in the business over 30 years is the fact alone na when you see somebody, a brand new person, yung very excited and have a dream, ang ko natin is ma-accomplish yung dream na yun. Diyan ako very excited.
Yes.
Because you're helping.
Yes.
You're really helping.
Kagaya kay Monet at saka kay Marie, makita mo ang ano nila, yung dream nila, yung excitement.
Yes.
And then eventually they realize na, malaking pala ito. It's something that we can help. Na hindi ito, we're not selling, but
Yes.
helping people and sharing.
Yes.
So, alam ko talaga, sabi ko, halika fast start tayo, right? Fast start, wala si Danny Pacua, sige, fast start tayo. Then eventually, sabi ko, muna tayo, punta muna tayo sa spa.
And you know what, when I got
That's a great start.
yes, and you know what, when I got home, at sabi ko kay Marie, ang galing ng boss ko. Saan ka nakakakita ng boss? Pinapag-spa ka. Sabi ko, this is it. This is my dream job.
Anyway, bago tayo mapunta sa spa. Alright, please tune in again next Sunday to another exciting, informative episode of Money Matters at iba pa. Kawawa ang susunod na programa. Thank you, Monette. Thank you, Monette. And thank you, Marie, for joining us today. And of course, thank you,
Anytime.
Tita Agnes.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you, and thank you, Vaughn.
You're welcome.
We don't improve by simply living. We need to have a strong desire to improve. We have to be intentional about it. In WFT, we can do it together. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Money Matters at iba pa says Mabalos, thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We love you
Isa
all.
na namang makabuluhang edisyon ang inyong natunghayan sa Money Matters at iba pa. Hanggang sa susunod na pagtatanghal, Linggo, ganap na alas 3 ng hapon, Eastern Time. Samahan ng inyong partner sa pagyaman, Danny Orbilio. Money Matters at iba pa. Muling pakinggan sa PinoyRadio.com at panoorin sa MCBN.tv. Narito na ang mas pinalakas, mas pinatatag na mga programang sa inyo tuwing linggo sa Pinoy Radio. PinoyRadio.com. Supercharged Weekend Shows. Sunday, Halo-Halo Special. Alas 12 ng tanghali. Property Talk with Giselle Mirasol. 1 hanggang alas 2. Thumbs Up with Junior Champs. Alas 3. Money Matters at iba pa. Alas 4. Pinoy Dreams. Alas 5 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Kuya Quiz. Alas 7. Pinoy Radio Set a Stage. At pag alas 8 hanggang alas 8:30, OPM Waves. Alas 8:30 hanggang alas 9. Mga alon ng ating buhay. Mga piling palatuntunang